Today, guys, I'll be sharing with you 6 cards, 6 different layouts, 6 different designs. So I partake in a card swap, and these ladies sent me some gorgeous cards. So if you're interested in seeing that, please do stick around. For those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Claudette with MsPuff Creative Corner. So let me share these beautiful card designs with you. So this first card here was sent to me by Lori, and Lori used a designer series paper, a printed paper on top of the base of a card, which is in that lemon green. She used a die with some circles, so that was one single die that had circles in it. So if you have circles, individual circles, you could just place them as you would like and run it through your die, and you could get that same effect. Now she put these little critters in here, and these products here are by Stampin' Up. So we had to use products solely here by Stampin' Up to partake in this swap. And so she have the little ballerina colored up. She adds some little gems here to it. And her sentiment is in that same lime green as well as her ribbon. And she says, it says something great to celebrate you. And then she have a white cardstock behind this die cutout. So in the inside, she carried over that designer series paper. And then she have a little hippo there dancing. So she left it blank inside so I could add my sentiment to it. Okay, and that was sent to me by Lori. Next up, this one here was sent to me by Trisha, and Trisha base of her card was white. She add a layer to the top, and she embossed that with an embossing folder, and that is Stampin' Up had some new colors, and that's the Moody Mauve, I believe it is. And so she have a little tag here that she stamp or die cut, and you could see have some little stitching there, and then it has like X on this side and a little X on that side. And she have the sentiment, thank you. She have the ink matching the same mauve paper, and that's the beauty of Stampin' Up. They match. They have a lot of stuff that you could coordinate, and easy for you to put your projects together. So it takes the guesswork out of, color coordinating. So on her little die cut, she have sprigs of flowers, and in each corner she put like 4 in this corner and then 4 in this corner, mirroring each other pretty much. And then she add a little shimmery bow right here, so that matches there with the mauve. Really nice. And then the inside she left blank so I could do my own creation. So next up, this one here is from Peggy. And this is a beautiful blue. So she has a dark blue. She has the designer series paper. Her card's base of her card is white. So she added designer series paper here in that blue, and then she brought over a light blue here for that layer. And then she have another layer on top of that, which is designer series paper, or some people may call it printed paper. And she add a little ribbon behind here, and she tucked it underneath this layer. She add a little tag with her sentiment, and she has that darker blue, bringing out that darker blue here. Your kindness means everything to me. And she put one single gem right there, and that's a glassy gem. Really nice. She added the same sprig as Trisha, but she put hers in dark blue and the white to match her card. And she also has that same die tag cut out. And now look at the fun fold that she has. You open it up, Look, she designed the inside of her. She layered with that darker blue, and then she have this scallop white layer right here. She add the sentiment, I really appreciate you, and she add the little flower here to the side. I really do like that. And look, that's a really nice fun fold card. You know, she just cut off the edge of that. And see, when she put that insert in the inside, when you close it, you can't even see it. So you want to measure it and put it underneath that little layout so you don't see that. Isn't that cute? Then she stamped a little flower here in the back. Now on the next card, this card was by Janet. And look, they have the same color scheme. They use the same blue and the same printed paper. Now with Janet's, she used little squares and it looked like a quilt, make it look quilted. The base of her card is that darker blue. She added a lighter blue here and she used the same embossing folder as Trish. So it looks like she cut out those little squares, stuck it on top of this lighter blue layer here, and then she ran it through the embossing folder. She also cut out embossed her little tags right here, and then she has the 2 layers of tags. And when you're embossing, you want to stamp first and then emboss, because it's bumpy, it's going to be harder to get an even stamp if you stamp afterwards. Then she add her little bling, and these are the diamond cut ones, and you could see as it changes with the light, it catches the light on it. Also, I want to point out with Peggy's little card, she added some Wink Estella on top of these little sprigs. I don't know if you could see the shimmer. It just makes a difference in how your card looks. All right, so now, and then Janet, she added a strip of designer series paper here to the side, and she left it empty so I could stamp my own sentiment. And when Janet mailed this, is interesting how she mailed it. She mailed it like inside out, I guess, and she mailed it like that. I guess they run it through a press, and maybe, you know, that protects your card when they run it through. But when I mail out my card, I pay extra so they don't run it through that. So I thought that was kind of neat that she put it like this way, and that's how it was mailed. So next up, we have another card, and that's the same color scheme, and this was by Patty. So now Patty used that same embossing folder. Okay, so if you guys are interested in any of these products or the embossing folder or whatnot, let me know down in the comments below, and I'll gladly share that with you. So the base of her card is in that darker blue, and then she has that white layer that she embossed. I love how the emboss look on white. It just gives it a clean, crisp, white is so nice, crisp look. Now she add a strip of designer series paper. She has a circle little cut out, and then she have the floral stamp right here. She added Wink Estella to these flowers. It's kind of hard for you guys to see there. And she stamped happy birthday. She put those little gems there, and that has that diamond cut too as well. And the inside, she add to the bottom a little strip of designer series paper. Nothing there on the back. Then last but not least, this one is by Callie. And with Callie, her base of her card is white, and she adds strips of paper here just to the bottom of her cardstock. Now she used, she had 1, 2, 3 layers, and she has the white, the lime green, and she left like borders of that white showing, as well as the green to the top and the bottom. But right here, she took them all the way out to the edge of the card. Then she stamped her sentiment up to the top. She pulled out that lime green to balance that out. Then inside she put little strips. I don't know if this was left over, but that's good. When you have leftover, why not design the inside of your card? So she put those little strips. Again, just wanted to say thanks is her sentiment, and she used that lime green. And so that's it for the cards. Guys, before you guys leave, if you haven't done so already, I would love for you guys to be a part of my crafty community here on YouTube. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well as the bell icon so you can be notified when I upload my latest videos. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you guys for tuning in. This is Claudette, and I'll catch you guys on my next video.